So it's called Cradle to the Grave.
Cradle 2, number 2.
What was the original called?
I don't know.
Okay.
Cradle 1, the grave?
I don't know. Is this a sequel or is this a new thing?
No, it's a new thing.
Okay, I didn't
They're
know.
just being cool with the number 2.
Okay, that's because it threw me off.
Yeah, me too, because I'm not that hip.
Right. Yeah. So you saw it for the first time last night?
I did.
And
it was fun. It was a great ride.
Isn't it nerve-wracking for you to see that?
I hate seeing myself on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me crazy because I always think that I'm gonna make a huge, I'm gonna embarrass myself thoroughly, and I'm gonna walk out of the theater and everybody's gonna be like whispering, like that was her.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I hate it.
So how do you know that it was good after the movie? What do you do?
Well, people will actually come up to you, as opposed to just whispering behind your back.
Oh,
right.
So they might come up and say, that was very nice, that was a great performance, or they might come up and say, that was pretty good, you didn't embarrass yourself?
Right.
But it's nerve-wracking.
But then again, this is Hollywood, so everybody comes up to you and tells you you did a good job anyway.
Yeah. But Jet, I've seen a couple, and he
rocks.
He rocks, or he's happening, or whatever word you want to choose, but he jumps up and kicks.
Oh, yes.
But
he does too.
He elevates, right?
Right,
I mean, everyone's talking about Kobe Bryant. This guy gets up in the air.
Yeah, see, Chinese men can jump.
Yeah, see? I hesitate, but tell them the silliness that you participate in on the filming of this movie.
Of Cradle.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of silliness going on. But I guess you're talking about the makeup trailer?
The makeup trailer. There's so much downtime on movies that you have to entertain yourself.
We entertain ourselves. And, there are these, we do sort of like the Madonna pick-me-up, where we go back into the trailer and we put on Madonna, and we basically, we coax one guy from every department to do a strip tease for us in the makeup trailer. It's not that hard, by the way, to get guys to come in.
So it's
because we give them dollar bills.
It's a bunch of girls.
It's a bunch of screaming women
and one guy.
It's a couple of guys because they're all like competing,
Oh, and are you girls stripping or just watching?
No. The guys are stripping. We're giving out the dollar bills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. We have such an amazing time on that.
And how does this activity end?
I guess people get called to set.
Okay. But if they don't get called, it ends at a certain point.
Well, yeah. I mean, basically, it ended this time with one guy actually dropping his pants.
And are you aghast? Did you walk out? Were you offended? Or?
It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. It was gorgeous.
Tell me you're talking about his buttocks. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, I was.
Okay, good.
Yes, the buttocks, of course.
I didn't know. That's good. So that's a fun little game.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of action movies, which is exciting for you because it's such a great genre. It's a lot of people. Yeah. But how'd you get into the X-Men sequel?
I auditioned. It's really weird because when I auditioned, I thought I was going in for another role because they're all like secretive on that film. It's like you couldn't even read the script before going in and stuff. I had no idea what I was even getting into. So I thought I was going in for this woman called Anne Reynolds, who is, I guess, a character in the X-Men comic as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't until after I got cast as Anne Reynolds that I realized that they actually hired me for another character named Yuriko Oyama, which of course made more sense to me.
Sure.
And Lady Deathstrike.
I didn't see you as an Anne Reynolds necessarily, but you could.
I was kind of surprised because I saw her in the comic book. She had red hair, and I was like, this is not right.
Right. So who's the character you're playing?
Yuriko Oyama, a.k.a. Lady Deathstrike.
There she is, right there. Right there. Who are the other women that are in it originally? Isn't that Famke Janssen? Or who?
Yeah, Famke Janssen, Rebecca Romaine Stamos, Halle Berry.
So they're just loading up with babes.
Yeah,
right?
yes, you could
They've
say that.
added you. Wow.
Yeah.
You must be
Complete
flattered.
the soup.
Yeah.
It's very flattering to be working amongst such an amazing cast. I mean, you've got like Oscar winners like Halle Berry and Anna Paquin as well, and people like Brian Cox and Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. I mean, It's huge.
You said complete the soup. I like that. I know what you were saying. You were saying, because you had a variety. That's exciting.
Okay.
Tell them about, you get to travel because you have downtime. I think you went to Bangkok not for work, for pleasure, or was it for work?
Yeah, I went to the Bangkok Film Festival. Mm-hmm. But I didn't see any movies. I spent a lot of time sort of sightseeing around Bangkok.
Yeah.
There's so much to see
Now,
there.
I hear it's kind of a wild place.
It is insane there.
And
we took in a couple of
No. Well, what do you do?
We took in a couple of shows. You know,
What kind of shows?
You know those shows where they have those really talented women. You know.
What is this, a strip club? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you enjoy, as a girl, you don't mind going to a strip club as long as...
No, well, this was more than just a strip club. I mean, it's more, you know, it's unusual. It's very specific to Bangkok, and it's one of those things that, you know, you got to do, you know, like
Okay,
at least once in your life.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, don't give me that. I know you know what I'm talking
However,
about.
I don't know if I
don't
want...
make me say it.
I don't think I want to hear
No,
you say it.
I don't want to say it.
My mind is running wild here. So it's more than a strip club, and it's...
It's a lot of entertainment.
Okay.
It's women doing very special things.
Okay, I'm going to let that
Naked.
go. I'm going to let it go. Some viewers may want me to actually ask you specifically what you're talking about, but it may be graphic. These are women that are doing more than just dancing on stage. Can we leave it at that?
Yes, please.
Okay, you brought it up, girlfriend. I just... I didn't... You paid the $50 to get in, you know.
Right?
All right, Cradle...
20.
Cradle, okay. Cradle to the Grave opens, what, next Friday, right? A week from today. Yeah, February 28th.
28th.
All right, nice to see you again, girl.
Thank
Kelly,
you.
who?